Hello, in this video tutorial about project setup, I would like to give you some hints on how your company might become more competitive in these tough times where your customers desire predictable results and high quality output. You want to avoid anything that will make you half company, make your processes half done, make your people doing half service. You want your service to be high quality with consistent outputs and full results to your clients, and therefore you may customize Atollon solution in order to help you achieve this goal of providing high quality service. So let's go to the first step, and that is a project type creation. I will go to options and find for context settings. Here under projects types, let's say section, I may create new project type, and I will call it a service to client. I will apply it. I don't need to fill in any more information at this stage. Here I have some states of the project. I can be happy with these preset states, which are initial, in progress and closed, and because these states are set to be available for all types, they are available for this service project as well. I may add new status if I want, and I want to make sure that, for example, this is hot customer, or which requires special care. For example, I will make it red, and I will say that it's the fixed status is active, and I will put it to priority 6, for example. And this will be added to those fixed states which I have defined already. I just need to create at least one project template, which I will call the same way, because we will not be creating more probably, and I will say that there will be some initial phase when creating this project. Under relations, I might add the ability of the user to add some more milestones and phases to the project. I will drag and drop and add this milestone which is available here, and I might want to create several more milestones which will be automatically created when creating this project. Therefore, I will create an activity called, let's say, initial research. I will apply to save it. I will create initial research template. States are defined, so I don't need anything more, and I will create one more which will be in progress, for instance. I will apply and create in progress template, and I will create one more which will be called aftercare. These activities should be then bound to this service project into relations, and I will add here like initial research, in progress, and aftercare, and these 3 project stages or milestones will be automatically created when the service project is created. What I need now is to go to folder, and under client folder, which is the folder used for storing client information, I just need to allow this service project to be created. So now when I test quickly this project, I will go to Finder, select Service Project, create it, I've created the project which has all those large number of tabs available, and also in project overview it has already initial research, in progress and aftercare stages of the project prepared. In order to customize these, I will need to customize the activity panel of this project. That means to customize these tabs. I will need to add some project form, for instance, and I will need to do several adjustments. Let me describe now how to add a form which will be added as a checklist, for example, for your prepared activities on the service project. So we will go into administrative application, which is using Windows interface. I'm just running it on my Mac. I will go to Forms Admin, and under Projects I may create new form. I will call this form a service project, and for activities I want to create new folder which will be service project milestones, under which I will create new form, for example on initial research. On this form I will right click and press design. I may add several form features like and components like a text which will label me some data, and I want to know this is initial research, which will contain several checkboxes, for example as a checklist of completed research for gathering more information about the client requirements. I will go to the service form itself. I will design it, and I may add some information indicating about type of service provided. I may add there some combo. I may add some values to this combo, which will be A, B, C. I may put there some more options to the form, let's say something like date signed. This will be edit box. I may describe it more further, like date signed. This is helpful if we describe it for reporting purpose, and I will put their description on date and make the width 100. Now, as soon as I have these forms ready, I should assign them to first project type, which is the service, for example. I will assign the form here. I will say that this project will have this form, and I will do the same for the activity type, which is the initial research. And for this activity type I will again select this as its form. So now, as soon as I have prepared these forms, I will need to refresh because forms are loaded only once. So after we log into the system again to load up new forms, we can go to already created project, for example the service project, where on the form you see that we can already change the form data. And also on this initial research we already have form prepared to be executed.